Hello, everyone. This is Corel Mel with Keith Style Lifestyle Solutions. That's quite an intro, hey? This is your weekly pick a pile reading for February the 28th. This is leap year. Yes. So this will be for the week up until next Wednesday, which I believe is the 6th. Yes, the 6th of March. March already. Can you believe it? I can't. So concentrate on your piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And you can stop the video to see if where your intuition is taking you, or you might already know. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. That's what's important. These pick-a-pile readings are also timeless as well. Yes, they are. So if you happen to come along and see this reading, then there might be a specific message for you, irregardless of the time frame. And the timestamps will be in the description. All right, pile number 1. We will start with you. I am just going to get these other ones out of the way. This is pile 3, pile 2. Here's pile number 1. Pile number 1. 8 of Stones, knowledge, right side up. We also have Mother of Swords, mystery in reverse. And in reverse, the Chariot, willpower. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Yes, pile number 1. So the 8 of Stones is like the 8 of Pentacles. And this really relates to the work you've been putting out there. You've put out a lot of seeds, you've gathered a lot of knowledge. And you're really itching to get going with some things. But, you know, when I look at this, it feels like you're not immersed yet in what you're trying to bring to fruition for this coming week. It really feels like it's still percolating, and you're still wondering when it's going to be really the go time, because Mother of Swords, mystery, it's like the Queen of Swords. And so this is in reverse. There's still some things that are not clear, how to move forward. Like, you don't seem to have all the answers, but maybe you've been doing too many other things to warrant to really know when it's the right time. Because look at this, Chariot is in reverse. So clearly you're focusing on other things that may not warrant your energy and time. And there might be a good reason for that. Like, it might be because you've had to take a job on to make some extra income. But it's slowly going to appear next week when it's really time to go. Like, whatever new creations you've put in place, whether it's with a group or whether it's on your own, doesn't matter. You're going to have a clear indication of where the path is taking you, because there's going to be something that's going to disrupt what you're doing right now. Like, what you think you're doing right now is perfect, and it's in harmony, and it's in sync. But something is going to really change that's going to put you on a different trajectory of where you want to go. It's going to be where you want to go. It just seems like it's too fast. That's what it's going to seem like. But for this coming week, it's still you're still doing kind of the same thing, but gearing up for change. That's basically pile number 1, what it's showing. I'm just seeing if there's anything specific here. Yeah, the mystery will be revealed soon. It's just not yet. You're probably like, oh my God, how much longer is it going to take? But yeah, it's not go time from tomorrow to next Wednesday. It's not go time. You're still ironing out some things, and you're still in the midst of what you're doing. Okay, pile number 1. We're going to put you over here and get pile number 2. Pile number 2. We have the Queen of Wands. Woo! The Knight of Pentacles. Chariot in reverse. Ah, well, isn't that interesting? Because pile number 1 had the same, not the same, it's different, but they had the Chariot in reverse. So next week, coming up, it's a slow go, but you're feeling the magic. See the Queen of Wands here? There's something happening that's exciting. Like, she's excited. Look, there's stuff jumping out of her hand. Like, things that she's been putting in place forever and a day is finally happening. Yes. And it feels slow, but I think that's a good thing, because March is a heavy energy that's going to move fast. And trust me, once this Chariot card reverses itself, you're going to wonder what hit you, because things are going to be different. But it's not go time yet. It's like, it's leading into for next week. Remember, this is from Thursday tomorrow, which is the 29th, to March 6th. Yes. Also, what's really good about this is that you have the resources you need. Everything is there. That's really cool. And you've put so many things in play, and you feel the magic. It's rumbling. It's there. You can feel it. It's strong. And do not question when the ego says, well, you know what? You haven't been doing enough. You should be doing more. Like, you're just sitting around doing nothing. How do you expect anything to happen? Well, that's not true. You've actually done a lot of prior manifesting and work around this. And it doesn't matter if it's a group thing or on your own, moving into being an entrepreneur on your own. Doesn't matter. You've been working on this for a while. All the things that you've been asking for are going to be showing up. And being that we're getting into eclipse season here, as we get closer to the end of March, it'll be more intense. So make sure that you do that self-care piece and not move too quickly. But I like this for pile number 2, that you're not ignoring, you haven't been ignoring the things that are there. Now, if this was in a relationship, there's somebody that you've been asking for, a partner that's coming your way. They're looking as well. They're looking for their partner too, and they just don't know who that is. But it's going to be happening. It's like poof, like magic. There they are. Yeah. And it's moving slow. It's moving slow. No, nothing big. That will give you a chance from tomorrow to the beginning of next week to get ready for the onslaught of intense energy. You're going to have a good idea by the time Friday comes next week what needs to happen, what needs to be in place. And remember, foundational pieces have to be laid first before you can move on. Make sure the foundation is solid. But it looks like, I would say the foundation is solid. Even if this was a new relationship, a new job, right? If it's a new career, a new job that you had applied for, and maybe there's been a couple, the one that you have your eye on, it looks like it's pretty promising. Yes, so you'll have to be patient. Oh my goodness, patience across the board, right? Okay, pile number 2. That's you. Haha. Pile number 3. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the 7 of Swords straight up and the 9 of Cups straight up. Ho, ho, ho. I just want to say that this group of cards jumped out together. They jumped out together, pile number 3. So, Devil in reverse. I like that it's in reverse, actually. And Knight of Swords. So, just say, if this was a love relationship, there is somebody coming in very strongly into your space. But it's a little, it's going to take some time. But what I like about this is this individual is predisposed, like they're busy doing other things. So they may not be able to catch up with you for a while. Yeah, they got some stuff going on. Definitely. And if this is just you in the sense of moving forward, you're having some doubts about who is really working with you. Like you feel like you have to protect something that you have. But that's changing. See, it's changing. Like swords, the 7 of Swords is like stealing. He's making sure he has enough for himself. But this could just be alluding to the fact that you're doing self-care and you're not letting other things get in the way of where you want to go. So you're just doing self-care. You want to make sure nobody's taking your energy or taking anything that you didn't invite them to take. The 9 of Cups, there's a really amazing time coming up, whether it's in community, but a really fulfilling relationship. There's going to be cause to celebrate really soon. And so part of that self-care piece is really hearing what your body needs, like having a good relationship with your physical needs and like your inner medicine wheel, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that you're meeting all those things. This is something of the past that it's expressing. And so if there is a person, you're going to have to be patient. They're working on stuff, whatever that is. And you're doing, see, it's even asked me to separate these 2 piles almost for pile 3 into 2 different scenarios. This feels like someone else and this feels like you. But I love the fact that you're doing the self-care and they're just taking time. There's no fear about somebody taking something. No, not at all. This is just ensuring that you have enough energy to do what you need to do. And then there'll be a celebration with that. There's also an indication here that a job that you had applied for, if this is for you, pile number 3, that you thought was going to be super great and exciting, it really isn't for you. Like it on the outside of it, on the onset, when you applied for it, it seemed like perfect and great. But it's not. It's not. So you're going to want to be doing self-care. Pay attention to that, whatever that is, whatever job that was, because it really, really wasn't going to take your needs into consideration at all. And so if you've been doing this transitional piece between working, let's call it the muggle world or this tonal world, and you think that you could actually survive in it because you have to make some money, no. Ex-nay. No, it's not going to work. At least not right now. Too many other great things going on. If you move away, like this will be a blessing in disguise, right? And moving away from the idea that you can do it is probably not the best time in these energies that are coming up. I would stick with the fact that you're doing the piece that you're paying attention to. And the more you keep asking Spirit to provide abundance for you, the easier it's going to get. They're taking my attention to the little I think it's a mouse. There's 2 mice up here. You know, it's like, don't sweat the small stuff. And also the window. Better times are there. You just haven't had the opportunity to embrace them or experience them yet. And as he's taking these swords, thinking, I better take some for myself. You know, I think that's a cat. Because I can't take them all, but I'll take what I can. If you're preserving yourself for something better later on, that seems like a great idea. There's lots of light in the background here. And so it feels like you're listening to your higher self and taking advice as to, you know, I better just save some for later. Your energy. I think that's a great idea. And then there'll be lots to celebrate coming up. But yeah, whatever it is that you thought was coming in is not coming in. It's not. Everything is changing. So that is it for you, pile number 3. And that's our reading for the week. So I'm truly grateful that you stopped by to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't say that at every turn, but if you like to look at the end or the intro, then that's perfect. You get a little more information. Everything's always in the description box. Have a super great week, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day.